All right, welcome to another day of Baldur's Gate. Hey, illustrious. Today, we welcome a new party member. This gentleman here is not looking like his normal druidic self. And the reason for that is that we have decided, or I have decided, that maybe we're gonna rock a little bit of Paladin vibes. So at the moment, Lae'zel is gearless, and Halsin is our new best boy. So I figure we're not going to do this long term, but I wanted to play around a little bit with what paladins have to offer, because I thought it would be interesting. Lay hands seems pretty insane. Aura of protection. Do I have to turn this on, or is this just on by default? I don't actually know. What happens if I click it? I wonder if you and nearby allies gain 3. So, and it says permanent. So maybe I just use it. Well, anyways, let's get on with the shenanigans. We'll probably bring back Lae'zel a little later in the stream. Oh, and that reminds me, the one thing we do need to do, because if we don't do it, we're gonna have a bad time. We do need to recover a level 3 spell slot. We'll also be doing a long rest in the not too distant future. And I'm not going to bother buffing Halsin up because I think it's going to be a relatively short time. But let's return. Swapping party members as usual sends Halsin to the sub basement. Go figure. But I'm trying to think what things we have to do. We need to talk to Damon with Karlach. That's a thing that we need to do. I don't think there's anyone else major in here right now that we need to talk with. So I think we can continue the Thaniel quest.
One day I'll catch a break.
We also have to talk to Raphael, but we're gonna do that post rest. So instead, let's continue the Thaniel shenanigans.
Once you could hear nature's symphony in this place. Now it is quiet. Quiet and dead.
I can make some animal noises if it'll make you feel more at home.
Thanks, Shadowheart. Really throwing her efforts in. Now, I think did we already use Fireball on the incandescent staff? I think we did. It's a shame that I can't see if that is used, but I believe we did. So let's talk to Oliver.
I won fair and square. There's no point in playing again. I want a challenge.
Though shrouded in shadows, the child's resemblance to Thaniel is unmistakable. This must be his dark half, warped by the curse.
Go on, find someone else to play with.
All right, I know who you really are and where you really belong. You need to reunite with Thaniel.
Spoil sport.
Hey, Treasure.
Back. I like it here. I've made a family for myself. I get to play all the time.
Like it or not, you don't belong here, or don't make this harder than it needs to be, or lunge at him. I think we're going to say like it or not.
Yes, I do. You can't make me do anything. I don't want to play with you anymore.
He's scarpered. We'd better track him down if the shadows don't stop us first.
Poof. Well, that wasn't there before. So we have a new Shadowland portal. And I guess we're gonna go through it and see what's on the other side. I may have been through this portal once in testing to make sure that Halsin wasn't complete trash. So, apologies in advance. All right, so we got the boy in the bubble. He has the Night Dome on him. If we take a look at the Night Dome, Curse of Vengeance, Oliver's Night Dome, won't allow you to hurt him. Any damage done to the dome will be reflected in twofold to its attacker. So we should not be shooting the Night Dome. I think instead, let's try and blow up Mummy Dearest here. I do need to set that on auto again. But the big numbers continue to do work, and doing damage to the shades seems to have a great effect on the rest. I'm going to move Asterion a little bit. Okay. Saved ourselves maybe a little bit of damage. Oh, a little bit of mockery for you. Friends until the end. All right. So let's see. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our Spirit Guardian going, because these little shades, they don't have a lot of hit points. So as it is always good, it continues to be very good. We'll just do that, and then we'll hang out here. And now Halsin gets to show us what's up. So we have Branding Smite and Divine Smite. What's the difference? A spell level. Let's just try this one out. Oh wait, is this Divine Smite? So is this not a melee attack? Oh no, it is. Okay, here we go. Let's hit him with a Divine Smite. Alright, that was like 30 damage. I'm not going to be too shy about using spells here. Alright. And then we will we'll slowly move our team into the radius of the divine aura for reasons. So good. So good. Not much to do right now.
Want to play? Let me show you my favorite toy.
Let me show you my favorite toy, he says. Hey, Fat Oak! Thank you again for sharing, by the way. Let's see. So this guy has a radiant vulnerability. So we definitely want to do radiant damage. But Branding Smite... So this does 2d8 radiant. This does 2d6 radiant. Possibly marks your target with light, preventing them from turning invisible. So I think you or your allies' weapon attacks deal additional damage. Additional 3 radiant damage and can daze enemies for 1 turn. So maybe we'll use our bonus action to do this. Get Inquisitor's Might going, and then we'll just Divine Smite this fool. And does it do more if we upcast it? Yeah, 1d8 per. Okay, so let's go for a big hit on this guy. We're using up Halsin's spell slots, but that was 68 damage. We don't mind that.
Spoiling my fun.
Sorry, buddy.
Right now, or you'll be sorry.
Sorry, little buddy. My bad.
Got to concentrate.
And then we'll snipe this guy. 24 damage. All right. And if everybody's in the circle. Oh. Interesting. So this guy managed to path around. I'm impressed. We don't need the sneak attack. He's already dead. So we should make sure we're really inside the circle, I guess. Hey, thanks, Treasure. Catch you later. Oh yeah, my pleasure, Fat Oak. My pleasure. Initiative in this fight is a little bit funky.
Why are you doing this? All I wanted to do was play.
Halsin is pretty solid. I don't think he's quite Lae'zel levels of solid, but
Can't give up.
still doing good work. Oh yeah, I wanted to try this out. Let's... So everybody's got extra saving throws, I guess. Oh man, Spirit Guardian, Spirit Guardian, Spirit Guardian.
Now they see me. Sometimes the only way out is through.
I'm gonna hit myself with a heal, just because we've taken a tiny bit of damage. And, oh, we can't Bardic Inspiration also. Alright, that's fine. So let's see, how much is left on? 60 is left on the shield. So if we kill these, the shield will be almost roasted.
What should I do?
We're cruising. Cruising, I say. There's something so satisfying about that. We're not done playing yet. Fluffy memory. It's okay, so one... Oh!
Why couldn't you just leave me
Alright,
alone?
already dead.
Why can't I just stay here playing? I had everything I've ever wanted, right here! And you've ruined it. I'm not leaving. You can't make me.
Be gentle. He's much more than a child. But he doesn't truly know that.
Alright, so let's see. So we could say you don't have to leave. Or you're just a thieving shadow. You have what you want. People are dying. Or talk to him, Halsin. You know what he needs. Better said than anyone. I like handing this over to Halsin. This is a cool shot, though, I will say. Talk to him, Halsin.
It shall be done. Oliver, nobody is making you leave. This is your home. But it is dark, empty, lonely. I don't want you to be alone. I want you to be with Thaniel.
Why should I go back to him? He abandoned me.
No, you were stolen from each other. Neither of you are to blame. And I know your pain. I truly do. Thaniel was my friend also. I played with him, grew up while he stayed the same. He made me who I am today. And then he was ripped away from me. Same as for you. But you need not be alone any longer. You need not invent friends. Thaniel is back. He's waiting for you.
Fine. I'll do it. It might be nice to be with him again. Bye. And
Well,
thanks
everyone
for
approved
playing
with that.
me.
It's done, at last. Soon the land will be unshrouded. We should return to Thaniel when we can.
I don't know where Thaniel is to return him. Rusty, I sided with the current ruler of the Underdark. Thaniel's in camp. I don't feel like I saw him before. It's weird. But we'll head back that way. Oh, Shadow Plush. Had nothing on it. I'm surprised this one left a corpse. That seems like a bug.
I'm exhausted.
Nothing else left
Find
left
somewhere
one.
to camp soon.
But yeah, so that was the debut of the Halsinodin. Good job, buddy. You did great. Okay, yeah, and you have to stay close to get the aura that Halsin gives. Okay, so we're gonna come back. We got Waning Moon stuff to do. But first, and we also have stuff up by the Grand Mausoleum. But first, we're gonna head back to the Last Light Inn. No, that's super helpful, Fat Oak, because I don't think I saw them. I know Arabelle is there, and a few others, but I don't think I've seen him. I don't think I've seen Thaniel, because I assumed Thaniel would be over by Halsin's camp. But let's head back to camp. We're gonna switch out Karlach, and then we have to talk to Damon again about fixing some stuff up. But and then a long rest is absolutely on the menu. So let's see. So there's Karlach. There's no Thaniel over here. See, there's Arabella. We have to come over here because I am going to return to Lae'zel after the excitement is done. Oh, there's Thaniel. Level 1 tiefling with 6 HP. I could end this kid's whole career right now.
The druid Halsin spoke to me while I was sleeping. He spoke of you. Said that you fought shadow and spite to restore me. 100 years of sickness almost ended. I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place. The soul that brought it into being, for the land to heal. Ketheric Thorm must die.
On it. Already on my to-do list. No problem.
Oakfather preserve you.
Let's see. I met a peer of yours, Jaheira. Do you know her? That could be a good thing to talk about. Yeah, let's talk about Jaheira for a second.
Only by reputation. She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorm, but on the far end of the battle lines from where I fought. And in the chaos that ensued, well, our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived. Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned much from her, no doubt.
Hopefully we all will. You're an archdruid. What could you possibly have learned from anyone? Or you seem to admire her greatly. I'll go with that one. It's more on brand for us.
To admire, judging by the stories. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as archdruid. Would she have helped the refugees? Defended the grove? Controlled Korga? At least now we can benefit from her presence. And perhaps work to a common goal.
The way he says that makes me think that she's joining sooner rather than later. But let's see. Thank you, Halsin, for all your hard work. Looking good, sir. Let's see. So this is all going... I swapped over gear in place for our girl, Lae'zel. It was a little lazy, but I just wanted to dip my toes into things in the Paladinly space. Paladins seem very strong, though. I'm sure we could do more with them.
Move.
But now that we've emptied him out, remain at camp, please.
I'll be right here in camp. Take care out there.
Will do. I will take care. But yes, Rusty, the game is definitely balanced around long rests for sure. I guess we should do a set of rounds while we're here. Let's make sure there's no interesting additional dialogue.
Halsin is such a delight. Woe to the cultist who tangles with that thick hunk of an elf.
All right, Will's got a crush on Halsin.
A savvy move recruiting Halsin to our cause. While I'm adept at most forms of weave manipulation, druidic magic is not my area of expertise.
You say?
He will make for a most useful option to have in reserve.
I haven't played around much with druidic stuff, but it didn't wow me. The wild shape stuff seems wildly underpowered. Do we have Speak for Animals on at the moment? No, but we can. See what's up with the pupper?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Yes, I am. Pets for the puppo. We'll check on the owlbear cub as well.
Very delicious, but I will not bite you.
It's a nice compliment. You like it here, huh?
Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin camp smells like goblins.
Looks like I'm stuck with you.
Yes, fun.
All right, more pets for the animals. We're doing our due diligence. That's not a great hitbox there. We'll have to work on that one.
These lands may not be under the thrall of Lady Shah for much longer. No matter. She wishes for Ketheric Thorn to be punished. Her darkness was a blessing offered before he betrayed her. She can redirect her powers elsewhere once he is cast down.
Sure. Just add darkness in different places. Love to see it.
I think I'll enjoy traveling with Halsin. Not for his wit or wisdom. He'll just make an excellent shield if we're attacked.
It's relatively true. Relatively true.
Halsin is one hench elf. I'm impressed. And glad he's on our side.
Let's see. Come on, we're heading out.
Aces.
All right, we're doing this for plot reasons. We'll talk to Lae'zel briefly here too.
Halsin's proved himself a fine ally already. He'll be useful in battle, if those tree trunk arms are an indication.
All right, so let's head back to Last Light Inn. We'll talk to Damon.
There you are. I was wondering where you'd run off to. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Rusty. Love it. Let's hear the... which do you want to hear first, Karlach?
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
We do
Hang
indeed.
on. I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Let Damon speak. This sounds important.
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlach, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow, and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it.
Poor Karlach. Go on, give him the iron. Let's make this happen. Yeah.
Well. All right. This shouldn't take long.
3 hits of a hammer later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I was off by 4. My embarrassment is immeasurable.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Pull her in for a hug. This would be a great way to end the game. If I just, like, burst into flame.
Thank you.
It is a beautiful game, Fat Oak. It really is. Oh, your PS2.
I can't believe it. Thank you, Danon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot
he
to
doesn't.
exist here in the material.
Yeah, you already told us this, my dude.
I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus.
Yes, you already told us this.
For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Long pause. We'll have to make the inevitable evitable then. Kind of like that option.
You read my mind. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
All right. Hellions Heart quest completed. Karlach has something to say now.
This is the best day. The best day!
I'm just happy for her.
I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
Let's avoid romancing her too heavily.
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact.
Ha, Rusty.
I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
I respect her decision.
Thanks, soldier. Your support means I've got one less thing to worry about. That means a lot to me. You really are the best of the best. Of the best.
All right. Okay, another plot point done. And I think that means that where is the Hellion's Heart still an open quest, or is that the end of it? I don't see it here under companions. Oh, our fiery friend. Yep. So it looks like that is done. Do you get perks from the relationships? No, not really, Rusty. Not really. Okay, so back to camp we go. You can stay here
What's
now.
on your mind? Oh, come on. You don't mean that.
I do.
Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
All right, we got to get Lae'zel battle ready again.
If death is soon to take Karlach, she should make every moment as rich as the last. Fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must make herself known.
I could not agree more. But also I need you to
It
join
is
me.
done.
All right. Get you looking a bit more appropriate. Hey Jeff, how's it going? All right, so we got a solid team here. So like I said, we have a long rest ahead of us. Is there anything else we need to do before said long rest? I'm pretty sure we don't. Oh, we have one more thing. Yes, okay. But before we do anything else, this is very exciting. So, if you remember from our previous wanderings, we had a problem. Let's see, I want to head north. We had a problem. There was a chest that was proving particularly elusive inside the Masons Guild. It is too heavy for any of our heroes to pick up, and I don't have a solution to that. Also, we never figured out what was up with the fiery lady over here, but I wanna go down here and revisit this briefly, because we have a new item in our arsenal that we may be able to utilize to some effect. Yes, Rusty, I absolutely can make potions of strength. Believe it or not, a hill giant strength potion was not enough to pick up the chest, which is bonkers to me. So we'll go through this a little bit on our own. Also, why does Lae'zel not have a portrait?
Blackets will be done.
She's turned into a shade.
Proceeding.
Yeah, so check out this chest. So this chest weighs 250 pounds and is worth 1 gold. And has 100 hit points. This is an absolute unit of a chest. Also, it has a keyhole on both sides. But it does have hinges on the side with the keyhole. You should always worry about that. So the issue here is I can move it, but in moving it I set off the trap, which may also be why it can't be picked up. But I did a bit of off-stream science, and we picked up this new item, the Harachir bracers. These dropped off of the Githyanki right before the road to Baldur's Gate. And it allows you to cast Mage Hand as a bonus action. But it also gives you the level 5 transmutation spell, Telekinesis. And the thing about Telekinesis is it can move heavy things. Like very heavy things. Because we can't, unfortunately, like right now, if we bring Lae'zel over, it will set off the trap, but we can't actually move this out. It bumps into the grate. So what we're going to try and do here is we are going to telekinesis this, and now we can move it. But the issue is if I try and move it like this, the gate goes up too quickly. But if I move it to here, we get it outside. Now the flames don't hit it. And now
Eager for battle.
we can move the chest. Right now, literally, we can't move it. We don't have enough strength on Lae'zel. But we have now liberated the chest. So, and telekinesis is a really cool spell, as a side note, because I can use it again to move it here. And we'll probably just leave it here for now. I don't think there's much value to moving it further. We obviously can't move it through waypoints, but just to demonstrate the problem here, I'll move it one more time before we're out of moves. But see, if I move this, it triggers the trap again. So yes. So we may be the first players in Baldur's Gate to have liberated this chest. Unfortunately, we still can't pick it up because it is too heavy. And even Lae'zel, with a potion of Hill Giant Strength, which gives her a carrying capacity of 25, and an empty inventory, still can't pick it up. So this is only a temporary fix, but we have at least made some headway on our goals to liberate the heaviest chest in all of the land. Hey, Alex, the heaviest chest, which has 2 keyholes, one on the side with the hinges, I repeat. Made of precious stones and covered in gold, this chest is both sturdy and pleasing to the eye. Why it's worth 1 gold, we'll never know. But anyways, with that done, the next place we're going to go... I guess we should just exit out of here. But the next place we're going to go is to Long Restville. How's your day going, Alex? But I will not leave without claiming my prize. Wait, is there a room back here? This almost looks like there might be something back here. I don't think there is, though. Also, are you done, trap? Wow, the trap is the trap perma going now, I wonder?
Still alive.
That's an interesting question. You're fine, you guess? Not too great, not too terrible? So let's see. So we have the Waning Moon to do. I think that's next on our agenda. So I'm going to go to the road to Baldur's Gate. Oh yeah, and then the other thing is I think there's some space up here that we haven't explored. So maybe we take a look over there before we go for the rest. It looks like we might be able to get up there via this path. Any chests hidden behind this? No, not really. That looks like a hatch down there. Sadly, there's a couple of unfortunate corpses in the way. I'm doing well. I'm excited to be playing Baldur's Gate. I always am. It's a kind of addiction. This is so cool, by the way. The scenic overlook.
Something over there.
Okay. Survival checks when least expected. Ooh, a record of a shipment. Sending you the requisite ingredients as per your letter, including the purple worm glands. I'm eager to see the results of your experiments. Please send me some samples when you have completed it. I have a few clients who'd be very interested in the toxic fruits of your labor. Just one more chest. Okay, so we got corpse rose. I think that's the first time we've seen corpse rose. It's very interesting. Put that stuff there. We've read that, so that can go to camp. A pitchfork for your troubles. Also a washboard here that we apparently can't take. Now let's see. We did this mausoleum area because that's the way that we entered into, or that's the way that we entered into the morgue previously. Always one more chest. What can I say? Oh man, this is. Oh man, we're just drowning in it.
Frosted fires, tents. The Absolute's army is camped here. Better not press my luck.
It's just so cool. Seeing all the shadowy figures out in the distance. That's a beautiful something or other. So we found 2 dirt mounds. Not to distract from the excitement. Let's see. At the moment, we're carrying the gold, which is ill-advised to say the least. I have learned my lesson, and I no longer carry around 9 trillion gold. Nice, not a bad payday here. We have generally just been hoarding alchemy stuff, but got a couple skellies here. Well, hello there. Scout's note. Gerald, I want you to infiltrate the outpost on the ridge. I am certain your sword will make your work We'll make short work of any obstacles. Let us take the initiative and fight. Interesting. Comes with the Assassin's Short Sword. Relatively low damage. Advantage on stealth checks. Ooh. Well, I like that a lot. That seems like what are you rocking right now? The Sword of Life Stealing, which I was excited about, but hasn't been doing much. So this is probably better because it seems like there's a lot of value to advantage on stealth checks with Astarion. And we also get the Watcher's Shield, which is advantage on perception checks. Ooh. That's nice as well. I like that on... What do we have right now? The Gloomstrand Shield. Shield of Devotion spell depleted. +1 to stealth. We don't care too much for +1 to stealth. +1 to perception, on the other hand. That's my kind of shield. Well, these were two very lucrative skeletons. And then it looks like we've looped back to the House of Healing. We still have the Grand Mausoleum to do, but I am inclined... Did we get this urn before? We did not get this urn. Ah, the things that we miss. The things that we miss. All right, let's see. Let's head back to camp. I think it is long rest time. I am really sad that we're going to be losing the Dark Lady's Grace and the Dark Lady's Erudition. But I also kind of feel like we can't last forever in that respect. So let's do this and let us hit ourselves with a long rest. Hunt completed. Doesn't look like we have anything to talk to people about. Arabella's still over there. All right, let's just get our sleep on. We have to make sure we don't eat any space hamsters. That would be a true tragedy. Ooh, a little horseradish. Seems good to me. I like our new duds. It's like watching a bleached flounder flop from the sea. Let's stay quiet and watch for a while.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you standing there. Lost in the steppes, truth be told. I need them to be just right. I wouldn't want to fail my new partner.
Your new partner? I'm gonna say, trust me, I don't think you could fail anyone if you tried. It's that or new partner. The romance is coming strong for us.
I know a few people who might beg to differ.
Danger
but
zone.
The only one that matters is here with me now.
Oh.
May I have this dance?
Okay. I mean, I'm not going to be a jerk to him. Let's just smile. And if we end up dancing, it's not the end of the world. I mean, they worked hard on this motion capture. I'm imagining Will's actor dancing around someone in a mocap suit with a bunch of ping pong balls stuck to them. I mean, we are a performance machine, so we will twirl about with a flair and abandon. Clearly, I don't know, unless we critical fail this one. All right, we have succeeded. Hopefully we're pretty cool for school.
How utterly charming.
That is a great question, Alex. We'll take a bow. That's definitely our persona.
Now, perhaps we might try a more...
Nope.
intimate style.
Nope. Sorry. Okay, don't get an option on that one. All right. All right. Well, we full sent it, so. I will turn my head away. Sorry, buddy.
Well, it's getting late. We can't face the morrow if we don't bid farewell to the now. Thank you.
It's poetic.
For the dance, I mean. I won't forget it.
All right. Another successful romance dashed. We're like a machine. Oh, he looked a little sad, but what can you do?